Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, January 26, 2022. Today you could spend time with lots of family members. It's a great day for parties, celebrations, and get-togethers of all kinds. Invite cousins, siblings, and extended family over for a party. Get caught up on family news if you haven't spoken to everybody in a while. Play with your little nieces and nephews, because soon they'll be all grown up. Focus on all the blessings and adventures that you have had with your relatives. Your sensual side is likely to show itself today, and you might find yourself viewing young folks in tight jeans more appreciatively than you usually do. Racy novels and movies may also suddenly seem appealing. Romantic encounters are intense and passionate, so make sure you allow plenty of time for them. Enjoy yourself. Plans for working at home at least part of the time might be becoming reality. Your mind is very much right now on home and family, and so you might be thinking about leaving the rat race of the city and creating your own office. Success is highly indicated, so it's well worth going for. If you start planning today, you might have it worked out in no time. You may not understand what all the fuss is about today. Suddenly there is a fire brewing all around, and you may be left questioning the motivations behind other people's actions. Realize that you may not be able to make heads or tails of the situations around you, so don't even waste your time trying to figure it all out. Simply let it be. Take a hint from others that you may need to add a bit of spark to your own life to spice things up a bit. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate if you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible. You'll have no trouble finding company. Be careful when you're communicating with others, especially at work. Be clear and helpful. The moment you get frustrated, everything might fall apart. People depend on you so much more than you realize. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. You may run into trouble if you try to penetrate too deeply today. Try to keep things light and energetic if you can. Ironically, the harder you may try to push to get something done, the more roadblocks you are apt to encounter. Things will flow easily if you are willing to let them. Give up some of your control and let a more whimsical energy lead the way. Luck, faith, and enthusiasm are yours, but be careful about being too impatient in all that you undertake, because this could harm your success. To canalize your voracious appetite and ardent desires, do something physical like taking a walk alone or a stroll with the dog. Above all, don't take it against everyone else that they don't feel as great as you. Though it may seem alien to you, it is time for some micromanagement. Sometimes your grand visions can be too grand. You might find that if you begin to pay attention to the details, your dreams will begin to change to accommodate your new understanding. It's not that your goals are any less lofty, only that you add a practical element to them. You can settle for telling yourself that this is not the time yet. You will know what we are talking about. You find yourself in the situation of someone who has just ordered a new car, a rare imported model that will not be ready for another 4 months. While you wait, you should keep your mind occupied. Why not hone your driving skills? Or better yet, take a crash course in auto racing. The planet Mars dominates your sign and turns it resolutely towards the fire. If this can have a positive effect on our careers, beware of any excess enthusiasm. You work each day with respect for your ideas, and you strive to show kindness and kindness. However, by doing this you are paying too much attention to what others think of you. The slightest criticism could well set you off. It is therefore urgent to take a step back on things. You would beat mountains. You have fun making stories, creating intrigues, sowing a bit of discord here and there, all while putting on a loyal and good-natured smile. Gemini Ascendant, you must learn to combat this tendency to clap. You are never far from gossiping, never far from reporting and even inventing them. Your thirst for entertainment and your fear of boredom push you to the worst turpitudes. Be careful because those around you are not always fooled by your shenanigans. Rebellious Uranus starts its retrograde journey today in the sign of Taurus. During this time, we can expect unpredictable changes to happen, many of which could rock and transform our lives forever. Your mind is receiving cosmic downloads now, so pay attention to what the stars are telling you. Your new spiritual beliefs are pushing you to let go of the need for materialism. However, your wallet might be tested because there are some items you just can't resist. Be careful about your purchases, and in the months ahead try to only buy items that are worth the temptation. Also, you're consuming your days defending the rights of others, which is marvelous and amazing, by the way. Giving more back to your local community and the world at large can help you to become the awesome visionary you were born to be. You aren't shy about letting others know how you feel about matters. Speaking up is key right now, but please be sure you know all the deets and tea on the situations and people you're defending. This will allow you to assert yourself from a place of power. In the morning, the Scorpio moon forms a trine to Mercury in Cancer, offering ease in communication. We are curious and inquisitive, likely to probe into people's backstories. This is a good influence for investigating the past without ruffling too many feathers. Rather than feeling intruded upon, others are willing to talk about the subject matter which would normally be kept closer to the vest. Discussions with family are valuable, as we can go deep without coming off as threatening or accusatory. Topics are addressed with a genuine interest in understanding others' motives and achieving greater intimacy. Shortly after this connection, the moon squares Saturn in Aquarius, and despite others' willingness to divulge what may ordinarily be secret intel, the answers we are left with leave us feeling a bit tense or upset. There is a quality of bitterness to this transit, and yet, we are aware that we ask the questions with full knowledge that the answers may not be to our liking. We might feel lonely as a result, and this would be an occasion to distance ourselves from others to sort through what we are feeling more analytically and objectively.